Nakitlong ka Ri Khasi Ngiwan lam shapi ko sngur bakhuit patpashngam Ka beats aqua Shpausnem dang yai pinja sliang
Umentri rang ba jylla Conrad ki sangma ulai e hagjing star jong ki ba ban Bishar ya ki tu ki bakan tho ba jing penlong ya ka cabinet chaba jong ka secretariat ka dei dang jing Pyllut Phut abakran mentagasngi hadin balawai jong ka cabinet ha Orchid Resort New Shillong mau ka siang u Conrad ulong ba Bishar hi ni Pyllut Phut nengi Trei ya ka kam ulong ba mencham stem ha ba ka sarkar ka pelong ya ka cabinet retreat ha soraru kalayo banyathir nya bahajai bat dei nagani ga daw ba ka sarkar kalala banchim ya ka sinjam ka bakraw ban punthma ya ka rukom Trei kam ha ka tanat puli buthi khamtam ha ka bai dei ba ka jingsi ya ka tulop ya kinong hikai bat ki bai ki sinjam ulong ban lengba kani ka retreat cabinet tang mencham snem lala ban pinstet hadu prapo hajat ligi file ki ba juya kelan jelebi minchwa re menta la penyat betsak tang hapo arpusaw kunta ban pinstet cheki paitba ki ba hab ha ka CM Special Development Fund ka cabinet retreat ka bala wanra ya boro ki tanat sarkar radu ki officer ki baret hadu ki ba hetam banyathir bnya na ka benta ban pinstet ki kam bunroi ha ka jylla krang ba ka jylla kan kinjo sha ka yo ka kot ka ba shipo billion ha u arhajar life ho
everything is an expenditure, but if you ask me, this is an investment. So therefore, you can look at it from any other point of view. I've seen that criticism is always there. I think it's important for us to see the larger goal and larger perspective. The fact, as I said today, that sitting here, all departments will talk to each other and understand what's happening, the larger goal and perspective, I think is really the main outcome. Let me share with you one very, very important outcome, and then you can be the judge to tell me whether this is a waste or this is actually productive. So in the first cabinet retreat we had in Sora, the education department gave us a long presentation on ad hoc schools and ad hoc teachers and SSA teachers, including the fact that we're spending close to about 1100 crores on grant in aid, including the fact that government of Meghalaya is one of the few states in the country that supports private schools. In fact, we have about 4,000 private institutes who we support, whereas any other state in the Northeast, the numbers are either 0 or even less than 50. So we are really supporting private schools. But yet the problems are there in terms of the large number of schools we have, the teacher-student ratios being very, very skewed. So this presentation was given to us in the cabinet retreat when we sat there. And we sat there and looked at those numbers. Every single cabinet minister, every single officer is looking at this saying that this is amazing. I mean, how can we be functioning like this? And we took a decision at that moment. We said, we are going to resolve this in this year 2025. We have to take this decision. And we took that decision, and that's what drove us to decide before Christmas that before this calendar year ends, I want the solution. I pushed the education minister, pushed the commission secretary. They met these SSA teachers, ad hoc teachers multiple times. And we said, we're working on a deadline out here. We need to get this done. CM has given us a direction. The cabinet has given us a direction. The cabinet retreat has decided. And we're so happy to tell you that we have reached to that conclusion. So now if that cabinet retreat had not taken place and we had not decided it then, maybe we'd be still struggling with this issue in front of us. So that's how things work. And therefore, I leave it to you to decide whether these kind of things are important or not. And I'm sure that as the more you listen to the discussions that happen there, you'll realize, and you can take the feedback from officials, that there's some things. I wish I could put it live on Facebook. People would really see what's happening. And we shared some numbers today regarding presentation of how file movements have reduced. So a lot of people don't understand. I'll just give an example to you that, when files are moved. So what happens, I'll just give you an example of my CM Special Development Fund. When I took over, there were roughly about, I may be wrong by a few numbers here and there, but about 15 to 20 people through which the CMSDF scheme, once I approve, had to go through to be sanctioned and the check to be released to the beneficiary. That process used to take anything between 1 year to 2 years to complete. I reformed the whole thing myself and I said, there's no need to do this. Budget has been given. And hence, from Chief Minister's office, it goes to the Secretariat. my same secretariat. They process it and check goes straight to DC. With that reform, today, a CM SDF scheme can be sanctioned in 24 hours. That's the difference that we made. Now, we were just looking at the presentation and we showed to every department, we showed them that most of the departments, even today, there are about average of about 15 to 20 people through which the file has to move through. Though the file movement has today reduced from 15 days to 10 days to 15 days on average, today to less than 2.7 days for one file to be cleared on average. So we clear about close to, I was looking at it, about 80,000 files. Last year we cleared 80,000 files. And all these 80,000 files, average clearing time was 2.7 days. Earlier it used to be 10 days plus. And this is reform has taken place because we have now been able to introduce technology and everybody's on e-proposals and the projects move on time. Now, how do we ensure that this reduces from 2.7 to below 1? And that can be done by ensuring that each department works towards removing the individuals who need not be part of the process. For example, Government of India, only 5 to 6 people see the file before it's approved. So 5 officials go through it. So in our system also, where it's necessary, of course, we have to, but wherever it can be removed, it should be removed. I'm just giving you one small example of one presentation I just saw just now. Now, this is going to help every department understand that for the benefit of the people and to ensure that the government works efficiently, the number of tables and the number of people involved in file clearance needs to be rationalized and needs to be made efficient. This is the outcome of cabinet retreat that we're seeing today. I'll leave it to you to decide whether that's good or that's bad, or whether it's waste of money, or whether we're trying to actually achieve better efficiency and better governance for the people.
Get bored and hungry, come put our minds to rest. Need something quick and easy, got no time to wait. Something delicious, something different from the rest. It's so delicious, delicious. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy.
Yummy noodles, the perfect snack partner.